Thank you, Director of the Program. Higher Education and Training Minister, Dr. Blades Nzimande. Presidency Director General, Dr. Cathsseta. Cathsseta Board Chairperson, Advocate Brenda Matumise. Cathsseta Board members, representatives from organized business and labor, our esteemed graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for the opportunity to address you on this important occasion of your graduation. I believe you are all very happy today, as this is a very important achievement in your lives. Congratulations to all of you. You did well by attending the course and persevering until to the end, as the good sister was saying, that it was not easy, but they persevered. Absolutely important to do so. In life, you persevere. Perseverance will bring success. I'm told that out of 55 staff members who enrolled for the 3 programs that were offered, 50 completed successfully. Today we are celebrating in the first leg of the graduations with the 23 who are here in Pretoria. This is encouraging and indeed a good value for money, because we have to be very efficient in the way we utilize our resources. I know that there are people who do not take this training that is provided at work very seriously, but that is very detrimental to the individual, the organization, and the nation at large. If you work and you believe yours is to work in the employment, you were employed one day, and you look at it as a beginning and the end, you are detrimental to yourself, to the organization, to the country. It's absolutely important that at all given times you improve. I have a belief that in whatever you do, once you are given an opportunity, strive to do it better. Even if we have not gone to listen to the lecturers, just as a normal human being. Anything you do, strive to do it better. Always. I can tell you my own story, which has made me to be passionate about education. I never went to a single school. I always boast that no teacher in this country can claim that he saw my forehead in a class. Never. Never. I learned on my own. When I was given a head of cattle to herd, I did it perfectly and excelled. And that's what actually also made me not to go to school. Because the time I was supposed to go, my grandfather, on my mother's side, forgot to look for a young man to look for cattle because I was doing it so well, so perfect. It was, to me, it was not just something. Everything I do it perfectly. I improve on it. And therefore, to say we must improve all the time is not just a slogan, it's a reality. Anything you do it better all the time. I was very happy to see some faces I know as part of the graduates who are here. And when I came, some of them never told me they are doing something. I was actually pleasantly happy and surprised. And I realized, oh, I've been noticing the difference. I have. Now I can see why there was a difference. It is important for all public servants to take the causes provided at work very seriously and to complete evaluation tasks required at the end so that they can demonstrate competency in the respective areas and improve their service. This is good use of training, resources, and is a sign of responsibility and recognition of the importance of personal development. I'm happy that you are now empowered to do your work much more professionally and efficiently. I must emphasize that all of us here are playing a very crucial role in advancing the vision of the presidency, which is excellence in governance for a better life for all. Among the key values and attributes that drive our mission of realizing the strategic agenda of government is service excellence, dedication and passion, and we are able to realize these when we are properly developed. Therefore, the management in the household and accommodation section have been very perceptive in raising a concern about the need for improvement of services in this area and in recommending the training. It is absolutely important that many of us who work in the presidency, by the time we leave the presidency, we should say we are now different than when we came in. Very important. We must be able, when we look for any other kind of employment opportunity, when they say, where did you work before? And you say, I was working in the presidency. And perhaps because of the heavy name, presidency, that might employ you at the first glance. They must not regret when you come in. They must always say, yes, we can see this one worked in the presidency. By the manner in which you do your task professionally. We are very grateful and also convey our gratitude to the culture, arts, tourism, hospitality, sports sector, education and training authority, Cathsseta, so to speak, for funding this hospitality program. Very important. This initiative must continue. We need to help our citizens to change the quality of their output in whatever task they are given. Ladies and gentlemen, sector education is very important in our country, particularly in addressing the skills backlogs created by racially discriminative policies in the past. Lack of and poor education affected employment possibilities, work performance, and even mobility prospects for many of our people. It was for this reason that we passed the Skills Development Act in 1998, among others, to develop the skills of the South African workforce, to improve workplace productivity and competitiveness of the employees. Through the workplace sector education and training authorities established in terms of Chapter 3 of the said Act, we sought to encourage employers to use the workplace as an active learning environment and to provide employees with the opportunities to acquire new skills. This is the role that Cathsseta played so well, among others, in enabling our staff members here in Pretoria and in Cape Town to undergo this training. We believe that this is an important contribution, and I will also be very happy and to ensure that we are advancing in our work and has also benchmarked you with your international counterparts. In other words, no matter where you are in the world today, you could produce some papers and they will realize you know what you are talking about. In other words, it creates confidence, but it also creates more opportunities. It opens the horizon wider for your future endeavors. Lastly, education is a lifelong journey. All of us continue to learn new things and improve our quality of life. If I told you where I began, you'll realize it has been a long journey. And I'm still learning today. Let us appreciate the opportunities that the Department of Higher Education is opening up to improve the skills level in the country. Part of the reason is because education was utilized as an instrument to subjugate the majority. And that is why the minister is doing extraordinary things to open up the horizon so that we could touch the hearts and minds of many and open up the opportunities for everyone. Ha be bua ka Sesotho, nna ke bua Sezulu. Ke re thuto ha e holelwa. To those who can't understand Sotho, I'm saying imfundo ayikhulelwa. You can learn even at the very advanced age. You keep on learning. The more you learn, the more possibilities. I think that was the reason why one of the things that came to the lady who was speaking on behalf of the learners, she really realized that maybe the level has changed. And saw somebody in the midst here where she could direct such words. But that tells you what happens. Once you improve, it means many things could happen. I urge the private sector to continue its contribution to skills development, both with expertise and financial resources. And I wish many private sector people could join hands in helping to skill our labor force at whatever level. Thank you once more for your many years of loyal service to the presidency. Presidency is very happy with you, particularly with what you have now done to make the presidency look better. Presidency is the face of the country. You serve not just those who are resident there, but visitors who come from other countries, from the first citizens of other countries. They need to find a warm reception, warm hands. I hope they also taught you. You said the person who was teaching you is not here. One small important thing as you do anything in the presidency, the smile. The smile. Smile makes even the taste of food nice. Because if you bring the food, you know, akizur kasutu baring, maizulu kukubel, when the weather is bad, kasutu liring, titna sidlu kukubel. Bari? Maru? Hey. Akuswanezi guri. Utleli masu atibi. Maru. Alala. Maru. Maru atibi. Because if we are angry, even the food you bring doesn't taste nice. Somebody does not even know whether this food is blessed. And when you smile, even if you forgot to put salt, the salt is there automatically. I mean, that's one of the hospitality industry trick. You smile, you praise the country, you praise everything in the country. You say, come again, you know? Very, very important. I'm sure they taught you that. No matter what problems you have, forget them. Once you are there, forget them. Just say, I'm now in a very happy place. Okay. I understand that most of you have been serving since the time of President Nelson Mandela. Some perhaps even longer before. Continue this important work of serving the country through making the presidency function better. Thank you very much and congratulations. Thank you.